Hi everyone, welcome to another tutorial video. In our today video, I will go over how to download Landsat images from a USGS website. So let's get started. So the first thing that we are gonna do is type and look for Earth Explorer, and let's click the first link. So this is a USGS website that you can download like several data, such as satellite images, either from commercial satellites or like Landsat or Sentinel satellites. Also, you can download like digital elevation images, also some land use land cover maps, and among other information. So for this particular video, so I will download some satellite images from Landsat. So the first thing that we need to do is go to login. So we need to um, so put all basically our credential over here. If you don't have a user, so an account in this website, so you need to create a new one by going in by clicking here and create new account. I already have an account, so I'm just gonna sign in. So this is my information that I'm gonna hide, and let's go back. So as you can see, when I go back, so yeah, I already I'm in my account. I'm gonna hide it as well. So now let's download some satellite images from Landsat. Sorry. So I'm gonna download an image from New York. Right here. So I'm gonna like I want the image to cover the satellite image to cover this area. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to okay, let's do this. I'm gonna zoom in. Okay, I'm gonna use map. As you can see, I basically create this polygon. I'm gonna select just this one, this area over here. Okay, so this polygon is gonna be used by this website to or by the searcher to basically look for an image, a satellite image that is located in this area. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna type the specific day that I want to download an image. So over here, let's put June 2021. So Landsat basically takes images every like 16 days. So I'm gonna put like a period of time to try to find an image. So it should be like from here to June 21. Let's see, from here to here. Okay. Also, you can select like a month. If you are selecting like a year. So if we go to cloud cover, so I'm gonna reduce reduce this number to like 10%. So what I want to do over here, what I'm doing is, okay, I'm gonna look for some images between this date and this date with cloud cover range of less than 10%. So between 0 to 10. So now let's click here in data and let's look for Landsat. As you can see, so we are gonna use the collection number 2. And as you can see, collection number 2 has two levels, level 1 and level 2. Level 1 is the raw data, And level 2 is the same data as the level 1, but is atmospheric corrected. So it already has the correction, the atmospheric corrections. So I'm gonna select the Landsat mission like 8, between 8 and 9. So let's see. But if you are wondering what this particular number means, is basically, so let me type over here Landsat satellites. So let's see. Okay, so for example, yeah. Okay, this one is until 7, so this one. So as you can see from this image, okay, so I cannot. So there are like several missions of Landsat. The last one was in 2020, which is Landsat 9. After that was the Landsat 8, which was launched in 2013, and so on. So those means the mission. So let's select this one. So you need to specify, you need to basically so select a mission that are within the period of time that you're looking for. So for example, for 2021 that I'm looking for, I can select either Landsat 7, 8, and 9, or 9. So I can select these two, but I'm just going to look for some images from Landsat 8 or 9. Results. Okay, so as you can see, 2 images were found, this one and this one here. So you can see the date. So the image was for the first one, the images was taken in 2021 in June, so June 16th to 2021, and the image was processed on June 22nd. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So if I select this option, like show the browse overlay, so you can see over here that the image, the satellite image, which is this one over here, is within this specific area that I is in the cover the area that the polygon that I draw before. So it's the image. Also, we can take a look at to some metadata. So over here you can see the yeah, so level 1 where when that was taken, and yeah, level 2 as well, and yeah, so some other specific data. So you can see that the land cloud cover was 1.68%, and the scene cloud cover L1 was 7.4746. So, and as you can see, the image in overall doesn't have like too much clouds. So those over here, some clouds, but in the polygon that I selected, yeah, I cannot see any clouds, so it's good. There are some clouds over here, a few of them. Okay, so let's download this image. So now remember that we need an account to download this image. So we already signed in. So I'm gonna download. If you click here in product options, so you can see that there is like several ways to download the data. So you can download all of them by clicking here, or you can download some specific either text file or raster files. as you can see, this one in particular has the metadata. So let's download everything. So it will take some time, so I'm gonna pause the video and I will continue when this download finalized. Perfect. So as you can see, the satellite data was downloaded, but again, so if you need to download some specific like bands or information, you can download it like individually instead of download all the information. So as you can see, it's the size of this file is like 800 megabytes. So if I show the file, so this one is the file, by the way. So I found this PDF. In this PDF that I will put the PDF in the description, the links in the description of the video. So this specific PDF show you in page number 16, show you the meaning of each of the characters in the name of the radar. So starting from L, which is Landsat, C is the sensor type, which sensor 08 was satellite in this case, Landsat 8, and so on. This, as I mentioned before, so this date is the acquisition date, and this one is the processing date. Perfect. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna extract the files, and let's see in the folder all the information. So this one is an special information. So this this one over here, which is a text file, and it contains all the metadata of the Landsat images from this specific data we downloaded. This specific Landsat image that we downloaded, by the way, images. So, and as you can see, so you can see like a lot of type of rasters, and there are different names. So if we go back to the document, so you will see in page number 18 this specific table. As I mentioned before, this one is level 2. So level 2 has some some extra information in comparison to level number 1. But let's focus in the bands. So as you can see, there are 2, 4, 6, 8 bands, starting from band number 1 until band number 7, and then it jumped to band number 10. So the first 7 bands are the surface reflectance. In this one, the band number 10 contains the surface temperature. So a really good thing that you need to know is that the the information in each of the pixels needs to be converted to get the real surface reflectance and the real surface temperature. So yeah, and you can see over here the scale factor. So if we go to this example that I found in USGS, sorry. So for example, for collection number 2, so for surface temperature, so this is the scale factor, and for surface reflectance and surface temperature, this is the other scale factor. So and over here you will find like 2 separate examples. So if a pixel value is like this number, so you need to multiply this number by the scale factor to convert the and also added the offset the additional offset to get the reflectance values. So it's really important if you need to convert the if you need to like manipulate the or play with the bands, so you need to do this first and then you can make the operations. Okay, and you can see the scale factors and the additional offset that you need to take into account. And over here in this other document that I also am gonna put the link in the description, so you will see the description of each of the bands. So for number starting from 1, which is the coastal aerosol, the 2, 3, and 4 are the blue, green, and red bands. Then the near infrared, short wavelength, infrared, and so on. Perfect. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open QGIS. Let's take a look at let's import into QGIS the 8 bands. So band number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's find the number 10. Here. Okay, I'm gonna drag into QGIS. You will see those bands. So like an additional step that I would like to mention, if you want to like merge all the bands in just one raster files, so you can go to raster miscellaneous and choose build virtual raster, and over here we need to import or select the layers. So we need to make sure that the bands are in order. So in the same order is gonna we are gonna create the new file, the new raster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 10. So select all. If you need to modify the order, just drag into a new location. In this case, let's use the same order. Okay, so let's go back. I'm gonna place each input file into a separate band, and I'm gonna conserve the high resolution of from all the pixels from all the bands, sorry. And over here, let's save this into the same location. So over here, so band 1 through 7 and 10. All right. So now, as you can see, we just have one specific we created one specific like one specific virtual raster that contains all the raster on it. So you can see all the bands 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can see 8 bands, but each of them has so follow the same order as we save it. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the band number 8 is the band number 10, which is the surface temperature. So perfect. If we want to save this as a raster, just click properties, click in export, save as, and over here we need to select the folder, and again, so let's save it here. Landsat 1 through 7 and number 10. Okay, so perfect. As you can see, so this will be a raster that has 8 bands. In the virtual, this one, the virtual raster that we saved before is this one over here. So it's a BRT, it's not a T4. It's not a raster, it's a virtual raster. And then you need to save the raster. Okay, so this is everything for our today video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button.